Welcome into the On3 NIL Elite Series. We are live from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm sitting down with the number 3 linebacker in America, Tavion Wallace out of Jessup, Georgia. Now, Florida State, Georgia, Florida, Arkansas, they're kind of the top 4 teams for you right now. But, Tavion, if we're going to get down to it, I kind of feel like it's the 2 in-state Florida schools, Florida and Florida State, duking it out for you. What do you like about those 2 schools?
Really the family. Like, they treat me like family every time I go back. Florida State, I've been going there for like a year, maybe a year, longer than a year. I have players there that I know and I build bonds with. Like Kalen DeLoach that just went to the league. He let me know a lot. He right there from Savannah. And then Florida, that's just been the team growing up. My room at home right now, nothing but Florida stuff in it.
So you grew up a Florida Gator fan?
Yeah.
In South Georgia?
Yeah, it's crazy. Everybody.
What was the connection?
Really, my dad, he grew up a Florida fan because we got a lot of family in Florida. So going to every game, that just built me up to be a Florida fan, I guess.
All right. Now, Georgia, the in-state school, they're also recruiting you. What's Georgia's pitch to you?
It's crazy because growing up, I hated Georgia. Growing up a Florida fan, you don't like Georgia at all.
Right.
But me, Coach Smart, and Coach Schumann, the bond, we growing. And then, like, the players there I get to hang out with every time I go back.
So what's it going to come down to? Oh, Arkansas also involved. Now, are you going to take official visits to all 4 of these schools, or what do you have planned?
Yeah, I go to Arkansas this weekend. I go to Georgia next weekend, Florida, then Florida State.
Okay. What are you trying to see from these schools? What do these schools – I should phrase it differently. What do these schools need to show you?
Really, that they really want me and, like, the consistency. Some schools have changed. That's why I cut it down, really, because I take some visits and it changed over time. But if I get back and I feel it, I know where home is.
All right. Where's NIL? What is an NIL factor into your recruitment? How does it factor into your recruitment?
I ain't going to say, like, it factor a lot because I ain't big on it. Because, like, my family, I ain't going to say, like, we rich, but, like, we well, like, we can take care of ourselves. But, like, NIL, that's not a big part of me. Like, football is what I'm going for, and then, like, a veterinarian. So, like, the NIL will come with it.
But does NIL kind of show you how teams value you?
Yeah.
So it does mean something,
Yeah.
right? And how did those discussions go? Does your parents take care of it, or do coaches and teams kind of directly speak to you about it?
Really, me and my parents some, but, you know, my brother, he went to Kentucky, so he let me know in a lot. Like, when agents text me and everything, he'd be like, nah, don't text him back. He let me know who the good people are. So having a big brother that went through this process is good.
Yeah, your brother played running back, was it?
Linebacker.
At Kentucky.
Yeah.
What's one of the most valuable things that he's taught you about the recruiting process?
Really to stay focused on the key and then, like, never give up and work hard, because now all his hard work is paying off. He just got drafted 3rd round to the Panthers, so we're pretty blessed.
So that your brother it shows you that there's a bigger picture involved in this whole thing. And when it comes to that, like, what team do you think right now maybe sets the best path for your future?
I say Florida State or Florida, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Florida State the leader right now?
Yeah.
Why?
Really because that's one of the first school that noticed my talents. Like, they came and saw me, and then, like, they offered me on the spot. Like, they didn't see my film or anything. And the best thing Coach Norvell likes about me, it's not what I do on the field, it's how I interact with others, and that means a lot to me. Most coaches, they just come and talk about, oh, you're a good player. He told me what I needed to work on, what he liked about me, everything.
All right, so Florida State, your leader heading into these visits. These visits are going to be very important. When do you visit FSU? What point in June?
That's my last visit. I want to end it off with a blast.
And then when will you be making your decision?
July 15th.
All right, so about 2 or 3 weeks after, you're going to just sit down with your family, talk it over. How important is your family in this decision?
It's big. I talk to my mom and, like, I pray about it a lot, and I talk to my pastor a lot about it, and we just sit down and pray. But I feel like when I pick a school, that's going to be the right one for me.
All right, let's hear it. Comment section below. Do we think it's going to be Florida State, Georgia, Arkansas, or the Florida Gators? You guys let us know in the comment section below. Well, you've made it to the end of today's video, but there's hundreds more videos on the On3 Recruits channel for you to check out. And also, while you're here, hit subscribe.